Good morning. Welcome. Going to do another reading this morning. Not quite. Again, it's important to me to shuffle on camera. I want everything to be very authentic. And I want you being here, your energy, to kind of help manifest what cards we get shown today. So I hope that you can meditate. Oh, this is one. Meditate with me while we focus on making sure the messages we need to hear are presented to us. Here comes Mr. Stan to make sure his energy is input as well. But again, I will put the timestamps down in case you feel the shuffling is not something that's necessary for your process in receiving the messages. Oh, I think that's a bit too many. Good energies though, but I think we're going to keep it simple today. Spirit's over excited. I hope that means everyone's really investing their energy here. Stanley's not anymore. Maybe that was Stan's energy. Okay. Alright, I think this is a good start. I'm going to do this. Not going to be strict about the layout today. We're going to take the messages as they come. Alrighty. So we started off, our first card out of the deck was the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to take some time to kind of ingest and digest this first. We've got the Sun reversed. We've got the Two of Cups. A lot of different colours going on in this deck. We've got Justice coming forth. And then we have the World reversed. And we have the Seven of Swords reversed. Maybe I'll pop these in order for me. Give me a better idea of this. Lots of different colours. Two major arcana. We have Cups, we have Swords. Three major arcana. Pardon me. You crying? Come here. What's wrong, Bubble? Come here, Bubby. Sorry, Stanley's had a bit of a sook, so he just needed to come over and hang out with us. Let me adjust this, be a bit more visible. Okay, so we've got a 3, a 2, and a 7, 9, 11, 21. Okay. No, you can't chew on that. You can chew on this, okay? Three of Pentacles, usually that references institutions for me, and your pentacles are about your physical manifestations of wealth and value potentially. So the pentacles can be coins for money. They're also about earthly energies and practical means, making sure you're grounded, your home, your places of comfort, connection, grounding, getting down from being up in the air, or the fiery energy of the wands. Pentacles, feminine energy. So generally with the Three of Pentacles, I think about institutions and universities, educational endeavors, what else? I mean, maybe you're joining an institution in relation to work. You are joining a police academy. You are joining a big company that's quite well established. Maybe your living arrangement is becoming more institutionalized. Maybe do we all need to go into the mental institution? Maybe. I know I do sometimes. And that's fine. Maybe you're joining a group setting. Maybe you're going into a living arrangement that's run by a big company. So one of those new beautiful complexes. So that's the energy this card gives off for me. Get out of it. Stan, man. He loves tarot. Okay, and then we've got the sun reversed. So the sun's all about happy energy, childlike energy, frivolity, celebration. Maybe the warm weather's coming. We are in the beginning of spring here in the southern hemisphere. But the reversed, we've got some hold-ups. Maybe there's just a little bit of a barrier to us really celebrating. You know, we could be embarking on a long journey here in terms of our studies. And we know it's going to make us happy in the long term, but we could be a bit downtrodden at the moment. When we're doing our exams, like, oh, I know this will be good when I've got my mark, but right now the studying is really getting me down in the lead up. Okay, and then we've got our Two of Cups, which is a beautiful card a lot of people often want to see. Two of Cups, it's a partnership, it's symbiotic, it's an emotional connection with another person. It's beautiful, it's love, it's balance, it's connecting on a deeper level. Feminine and masculine energy are balanced. And we've got the World here, which can be considered the best card of the deck. That kind of encompasses all of the lessons and all of the long stories and enduring journeys and hurdles we've overcome to get to this point where we're well-traveled, we're wise, we're the embodiment of all knowledge, all experience. The feminine energy card, it signifies travel. It's kind of like being in heaven, I feel like. It's what I kind of consider to be, you know, maybe what heaven's about when we've kind of finally gotten through the human life we have down here, where we feel stress, we feel pain, we feel anger, and we finally get to the top or wherever it is next that we can relax, be free, and enjoy the universe without the weight of our human existence and bodies. So the World reversed is, again, taking that energy, but thinking maybe we haven't quite traveled enough. Maybe we've got to get out there. Maybe there are lessons out there we need to learn. To turn this card around. Turn this card around. Maybe we need the help of someone else to guide us through. And they're coming. So here we've got the Seven of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords is about leaving, moving on, making a decision to leave something, because the swords are about the mind, it's air energy, your head, being headstrong. So you've made a conscious decision to move away and move on from something. Okay, with the intent of avoiding danger. So the people in this card, they're leaving a dangerous situation, they're leaving war, they're leaving conflict, they're taking refuge. And it's going to be a long journey through this water here. It's not always calm waters. They're going to have to really take care of themselves. The blue is about reflection, taking time, serenity. The grey up here isn't the most inspiring in the sky. But they're moving on, and they've made a decision to move on for safety. Now, when this card's reversed, it's saying that perhaps you're leaving or walking away from something without taking the right consideration, or you don't have a real strong sense of where you're going or where you're heading. And then we have the Justice card here, which is telling me again, I think it's harking back to this talk of the institution. Okay, Justice. Sorry, everyone. Stanley needed to leave. Justice. A decision will be made ultimately in your favour by an institution. It may be difficult, but it's for the best. It's balanced, it's fair. It's an external decision, or maybe you're making a judgment. You've taken into consideration your efforts and you think it's time to move on. And that's a fair and just thing. What I'm seeing here as well with this Two of Pentacles, you've embarked on a big journey here with your studies, or you've made a commitment with good intentions. What I'm thinking is that this Two of Pentacles, coins has come along and maybe distracted us a bit from this commitment. So our sun's reversed right now because we know we should be living la vida loca. We should be like upside, inside out. But we know we've neglected some things. We've got some lessons to learn. We should have been a little bit wiser with our decisions to walk away or neglect our commitments. And now there will be repercussions, but ultimately it's what's meant to be. Can we get a bit more of a conclusive idea of these ideas? What's going on with this Justice card? And what do we need to do about this Two of Cups that's kind of distracting us from our work that we need to do? Ooh. We need to do the work. We need to do the work we're committed to. And we know we're neglecting it because we're having too much fun in the sun with our soulmate. Here we go. Ten of Pentacles. My gosh, I don't want to make an anti-feminist comment here, but I'm feeling like we've got to give up our studies, go marry the man of our dreams and live the life of our dreams. Oh God, I hate saying that. I hate it. Read that which way you will, but ultimately this is a beautiful positive card. The Ten of Pentacles is about completion, completion of a cycle. The Pentacles, our earthy energy again. What we're working towards having with the help of this institution. We've got our family, we've got our beautiful garden, we've got a beautiful home, pets, children. It's all here. All of our comforts we've lent into, everything we were hoping to achieve when we got the help of this institution. You know, maybe we were working on a degree to have that amazing job so that we could afford to have this amazing life. But this card is telling me that we've got everything we need already. We're getting everything we deserve, regardless. Got a beautiful connection here, and these sorts of things are once in a lifetime. And we feel so guilty about not getting out there, seeing the world. We feel like we have an obligation to get this degree, to do these travels, otherwise we're not cultured, we haven't seen it all. But there's no harm in leaning into your comfort zone, what makes you happy, your simple pleasures, love, emotional fulfillment. This card isn't necessarily about being hugely wealthy. It's about seeing value in what you have. Maybe you already are at the end goal without even realizing it. So that's just a quick one from me. Hope you'd enjoy. Let me know if that resonated at all. And if it didn't, I hope there's some messages that might be relevant to you in the future. I mean, we can meditate some of the lessons from the world or the sun. Think about this Two of Cups energy and how influential it is on our lives. And have a lovely day.